Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. Just first of all I need to get the stream shared and then we're going to crack on with tonight's stream, doing some jobs. I've got until bang on 8:30 exactly, so I need to be finished bang on half past 8, sorry. Bang on 8:30 I need to finish. But that gives us what, 2.5 hours exactly to have some fun. And we'll see how things go. So yeah, still up at Grims. I think it's Grimsby where I finished. So I'll be taking my first job out of here and just crack on and you know, see where we end up really. I say once it hits 8:30 I'll just put the side of the roads, but I should be able to get 4, maybe 5 jobs done in that time, or at least be on the 5th one. Okay. Hopefully everyone enjoyed yesterday's live stream and a big thank you for the support on it. Nearly finished now showing the stream, guys, then we'll crack on. Obviously no point streaming if people don't know you're live. Oh. Oops, I've clicked on something. Ah, right, there we go. Right. Right then, that's the stream shared, so I just need to get exit off what I don't require open, and then I'll sort out my first job from here. Hello Tech and hello Polo, welcome to you both. Let's sort out this first job, shall we? So job market, freight market. We're going from Grimsby, and Leon looks like the first job of option, although it does. I think that's just about all in the. I think that's just about all in the base game. Just about. You got the notification today. That's good to hear they fixed it. Job's just round the corner in WGCC. It's a little bit of a different one. Driving. Oh. I nearly made the error of going alongside the road then. Yeah, it's good to be driving somewhere we don't normally drive in. Now we just need to wait for the lights and then we'll make a move. There we are. Yeah, just shoot our way over into WGCC and yeah, all is good. Don't worry, I will be driving on the left. That guy had forgotten. Okay, so 16 tons this. Shouldn't take all day, this one. Should be a fair length job. But yeah, first time I started a stream in the UK for quite some time. It's not something that happens too often. Also, hopefully everyone's enjoyed their bank holiday weekend. Back to usual tomorrow. Well, you're not driving today, you Tech. Too much on my head with school. No issues. I say I'm quite busy. I'm quite busy for the next couple of weeks, but I am trying my hardest to fit in streams. I know tomorrow I'm not live, but for the most shit. I was driving on the right then. That was close. Oh, you can hear tonight, Quinn. That's good. And welcome into the stream. The masks are off in Scotland. What, have they got rid of that rule or something? I thought they might have already got rid of that by now, if I'm honest. It was a great Easter vacation. That's good. Oh, hello Savage, welcome into the stream. It's nice to see some of you tuning in quite quickly today. But I know the notification system on YouTube has been playing up, so, you know, people can't tune in if they don't know I'm live. And hello Untitled Gamer, welcome into the stream as well. The masks are off in Belgium. Oh, so they got to do it in Belgium as well. That's interesting. Yep, England and Scotland have the same restrictions. Right. At least it'd be a bit easier for... at least a bit easier now for everyone to understand what's going on. How was the footy? Did Bolton win? Bolton did indeed win. 3-1. Okay, so out of Grimsby and making our way now through the UK to go down to the... I think it'll be the Channel Tunnel that'll put me in. Oh, I totally misjudged that corner. I'm not used to the roads around here. I never ever driving them. Like, so I'm bound to make the odd error here and there. But it's nice to be in the UK for a change. It definitely does mix things up. Hello, car parking. Welcome into the stream. Slowed it right down for that corner then, because it looked a bit tight, so I didn't want to fly around it. It was the 4th April when Scotland got rid of the... Ah, right, so it's been a couple of weeks then. Ah, so there's still some mask wearing then, but not too much. I've always got one on me, and I do put it on from time to time. I want to play with you. Well, I'm on Simulation Server 1 car parking, that's no issues. If you want to catch me at some point, that's fine. I'm heading towards the Channel Tunnel at the moment to come into Europe. Well, you don't wear them anymore. I put mine on from time to time if it's quite busy. I think I had it on last... No, not last night. Night before, thinking about it. I'd imagine it won't be long. In fact, this is a motorway coming up to actually, so time to join a motorway. I was just about to say it won't be long until we're on one, and I just noticed one popping up. Hello, the real DT12 Gaming. Welcome to the stream. GL, I was reading that backwards for a minute. I've got until exactly 8:30, so if I'm in the middle of a job at 8:30, I'll have to park up, but we've got 2.5 hours exactly of stream time, so I'll take that one. It's more than 2,500 people on the server, but this part of the map's always dead anyway. So took it easy around that corner as it was a tight bend. Let's get onto the motorway where we'll be able to do 110 a lot more easily. So we continue making our way towards well, the Channel Tunnel. That's where we're going to at the moment. In fact, what is the exact number on this server? Oh, it's come down a little bit since the last check. 2,507. We all prefer it tight. We do indeed, yes. And where am I going? I'm going to Lyon. A nice long job to get the stream started. People are going off ETSMP. It's because there's not really been any updates for a while, so it happens every time there's not been an update. It does happen. Haven't you been there? I don't think I've been to Leon for a while. DLC. I think Leon's just inside the base game. I think it's just on the border. Yeah, if you got a beard, it probably would be a. It would be quite an itchy one. I don't plan on going into DLC areas at the moment, Tech, because the roads are too dead. But I am considering doing a single player stream in the near future, and then drive to other places like that with AI traffic. Otherwise, it does get a bit boring when there's no one on the roads to drive with. Which is why I don't normally come to UK for this reason exactly. I've not seen anyone since I left Grimsby. I wonder if there's any other Phoenix members about. There's one other one. But I think there's a convoy about now, so I'd imagine a lot of people have probably gone to that. The UK's been hated. I think it's just because it's not been updated for so long. Like, it'd be nice to see a rework of the routes. No shit. I've misjudged that. That could have been a lot worse though. Dover can have a handful of people. Yeah, you do get people doing jobs to Dover and back just because you go for the Channel Tunnel. I'm planning to go to Phoenix, if not Fever, once you're 16 plus. Yeah, it's always nice to be in a VTC. Mild quality won't change from 144p. Is anyone else having quality related issues tonight? Okay, straight on this junction on the A14 at the moment. No, you're at 1080p. All good. Must be just your side then, Polo, for whatever reason. No, it's 4K, but it looks like 144p. Press F2. That takes the mirrors off, if I remember correctly. So I'm obviously not going to do that. But yeah, I'm looking on my other screen now at the quality. It doesn't look too bad, but I'll have a look if I can update the bit rate, I think it is, a little bit maybe, and see if that'll fix it. Alt and Tab takes me off the game, so I'm obviously not doing that one either. Because I do that when changing screens. I won't fall for any of that kind of stuff. I'd have to try better than that. Okay, going past the outskirts of Cambridge, so we continue making our way down south to go to the ferry port. I'll take that one. Oh no, there we go. If I press F3, it takes off the navigation, and the one on the cab's too small really to see, so I prefer to have that navigation on. You're currently at school. Oh, hang on, that can't be right because it's bank holiday. And hello Alan, welcome into the stream. I'll probably put that mirror back on for night time because it's a lot clearer than it is using the proper chuck mirror at night, but won't be night for a little bit yet. Or you're at school as a teacher. That's not too bad. Is this the UK? Yes, it is. Too small. Alright, scan here. Oh yeah, it is too small though. I don't like it. I much prefer one a bit bigger. Oh, also less than 1,000 kilometres. Where am I heading? I'm going to Lyon today.
Where are you from?
Bloody Christ, that made me jump. Your mum's a teacher, but she's not in work at the moment.
From Poland.
There's actually a bit of a convoy here I'm bumping into. Hello, Chaotic Symbol, welcome to the stream. He's moved. Is he moved over? Is he not? It's not very clear. I'll let this guy pass and then I'll move over. It wasn't very clear what he was doing then. What is he doing in front of me, this kid? Anyway, it's moving to this left-hand lane like the map's telling me to do. Let's keep making our way. Just welcome everyone into the stream. Nice to see you guys so early. I'll put the bitrate up a little bit shortly and see if that improves the quality. It should do. Still coming back from a bit of an OBS issue. We're off at this next junction. See if these guys are going left or straight on. Are they going? No, they are turning off. I think. Yeah. These guys are all left here. $110 an hour is the fastest you can go online, unfortunately.
Hola amigo, hola.
Hola, hola.
That was a good motorway merge there. Staying in this lane though, because it's not telling me to move over anything.
¿Cómo estás, hermano?
Onto your M2 at least. What is with that horn spam at all, seriously?
We are good, man.
Very good, my friend, very good.
That guy's all over the place. 1806. At least he's driving a good lorry, a Renault Magnum. Good choice by him there. I bet you he's not going to let me move. Oh, he's moved over, that's nice. What is he doing at all? Stay in one lane. I was just watching him and he moved over, then he started coming back into this lane and I was like... I turned my speed violation off, it's a big difference. Yeah, because you won't get done for speeding then at speed cameras. I started playing Euro Truck Simulator 2 online just before they brought in the 110km speed limit. It was before that you could do about 150, 160 online. I can just about remember that. Right, off at this next junction as well, coming off the A2.
Where do you go?
Bratislava, my friend.
They're off to Bratislava.
Okay.
I'm not off to Bratislava, I'm off to bloody Lyon. Bloody hell, he slammed it on late. Looks like the Renault Magnum's off to probably the ferry port then. Hello Jack, welcome to the stream. I took that corner a bit wide. Oh, and he's beached it. Convoy. Well, I'm not attending a convoy, I've just ended up in the middle of one. It's just traffic for me, but these guys are driving together as a convoy. I just happen to be in the middle of them. But I won't be with them forever. Them guys saying they're going to Bratislava, I'm off to Lyon. I'm glad I bumped into these guys though, because it now means I've got to concentrate a bit better on the roads because there's actually people about. You don't normally get this when you're driving in the UK, so it's a nice little change. I'll be on after my chocolate eating, no problems Jack. I'll be live until exactly 8:30 tonight, unless I finish a job just before 8:30. But 8:30 is the latest for tonight. Bloody hell, this guy's nearly come to a stop in front of me. Hello Transport Flicks, welcome to the stream. I downloaded this a couple of days ago. What, Euro Chuck?
Sorry, my friend, sorry.
Is that... Are you having a laugh?
You are suck, police. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
That's F7. Just
Κάνε ρέκτη και άρισμα πάρκια μας.
as if he thought that driving like that was acceptable. Like, seriously? Is he dumb or something? Having said that, it is Euro Chuck. There is a fair few of that. This has put me into Dover, I think. Yeah. Was that guy driving the wrong way as well? No. No. I was confused then. I think he was at first. People these days indeed. Lack of patience. Right, it's still sending me to the Channel Tunnel, so I'll go to the Channel Tunnel. Otherwise, if I use the ferry port, I'd have to go all the way through Calais, and that'll probably take a little bit longer. Oh, that don't matter. I can take this next right, it doesn't matter. Even though I didn't need that tuning pack. My truck still looks slick. Yeah, I've upgraded my truck a little bit as well, but it was in pretty good shape when I was giving it anyway. I'll be online like a month or a few, I don't know. Oh yeah, of course, you've just bought your truck. I'd just recommend playing single player for a little bit and just get used to how a truck handles and stuff like that, and then you'll be perfect online. Okay, well the Channel Tunnel's just down here. I should hope them guys have just got out of the way by the time I get there, because they should be slightly ahead. Because I had to come out of a town, they didn't. Have to play for 2 hours before you can play Truckers MP. That is true. But I'd play a bit longer than 2 hours just so you get used to how a truck on this game feels and handles before Moving over to online. Okay, well here comes the channel tunnel. Yeah, it looks like these guys have gone. That's good news for me then. Because they'd be on my nearby by now if they hadn't gone. I definitely took that corner at the limit. Hello Prince, welcome into the stream. Hello from a cab of a B70L. Oh yeah, you'd be in work, won't you, of course. I think it's this one. Yeah. Right, let me change the quality of the stream, see if it'll make things better. I'll see what the bit rate is. Day 404. Right, now we've made it here, let me change the bit rate. Because that seems to have fixed it a bit yesterday, so I'll put it up to 1500, see if that does anything with the frames. That looks like it's fine. Okay, the quality should look better now. It's gone from 1000 to 1500. Good win for Bolton today. Yeah, it was nice to see that. What's this guy doing here? Is he going or is he not? Oh, there's two actually here. I'm at Wimbledon and they're playing tonight. Oh, have they not played today already? I thought they might have done that by now. If I remember correctly, AFC Wimbledon's one of the teams struggling to stay up and could end up getting relegated to League 2. There we go. Oh, nice Renault Magnum. I think that was the guy who went the wrong way before. Beyond in 5 no problems. Not sure what this prick's up to, so we've got to go for the overtake on him. Yeah, I think they've finished as the passengers on local buses are full. Yeah, it's finished in that case then. I'm surprised you picked Leon. It's not in the base game, is it? I think it is just about. And now in Europe, we drive on the right. Which is what I'm much more used to. Because I don't drive in real life, apart from driving other people around the bend. Can't believe we're on game week 44 in the third tier already. That's true. Anyway, less than 750 kilometres now to Lyon. Has he moved over? Yes, he has. That's very nice of him. I made that mistake with the most expensive Mercedes and had absolutely no grip. I've not really driven Mercedes very often, so I'll have to drive one again soon, probably on the CD World stream. I'll catch you on Wednesday, enjoy. Alright, Prince, thanks for tuning in, hopefully see you soon. Okay, definitely make it all the way up. This guy's he hit the barrier, very slightly though. If you hit them barriers too hard, it just knocks you flying. Jesus Christ, mate. I think you need to have a look at your driving sensitivity there. That's a bit of bold driving there. Now, seriously watching him and nearly at the barrier then. driving worse than me when I was drunk on game, I tell you. Right, let's power up the hill. Yeah, good result for them. I think Birmingham's in big trouble at the moment. I think it was what, 5-1, 6-1. It's madness. And we've left that guy behind. He's not on my nearby anymore. We just blew past him. Right, it's up to 110 kilometres an hour. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's 6-1. Yeah, it's a good result there, to be honest. Yeah, Leon is in the base game because I get confused with Vive la France DLC because it sort of fills the gaps of France. Yeah, well, it does expand it a lot, like down towards Brest and that, and towards Spain and Portugal. But it does add extra roads in as well, especially around Paris. Hello King, welcome to the stream. Which map? I'm on the Simulation 1, if that's what you mean. If only Prince was here to hear that place you just said we gave a B. I'm not too sure what you mean. Anyway, heading towards Paris at the moment, funnily enough. I've only just mentioned the place. Oh, Brest. Yeah, man's favourite place, that's for sure. Okay. I'd say we're making good progress at the moment, if I'm honest. I know we had a bit of a shunt before because some guy didn't know how to drive correctly, but beyond that, no damage to the load at least, so it definitely could have been a lot worse. Bet that's where his Fitbird comes from. Possibly. Can I have a map check? I'm going through the centre of Paris in about 2 minutes. Ah, Botty, long time no see. I'd say you're making bold progress. That's you at the rear. Derby County have been relegated. They have indeed. They put up a good fight to stay up, but unfortunately, they weren't winning as many games after the transfer window, and it's costed them. It's a shame, but I think they did pretty well to pull back as many points as they did. It was too big of an ask. How's your weekend been? Nice and busy, just how I like it. What about you? Well, we got up to 110 kilometres again pretty quickly then. I'll take that one. Same. Good. I've got another couple of busy days coming up. Bus spotting all tomorrow, so that's an early start. And then Wednesday I'm getting something sorted in the morning. Haircut as well, along with that. Afternoon I'm going out delivering some political leaflets for the elections. And what am I doing after that? Oh, stream, of course. So a nice action-packed busy Wednesday. Well, means I'll definitely have to make sure I get a good sleep on Tuesday because I'm going to bloody need it. I'm out tomorrow. Oh, have you got a targeted buses to find at Chester tomorrow then? I'll be passing through Chester at some point because I'm going to Rill. Probably the last time I'll get to Rill before the cadets are pulled off. 24.96 and 25.02 are supposed to be coming off any day now. I don't know if they actually have yet though, so they could be running around tomorrow. Nice, sunny and warm. I wouldn't have said it's been that warm today, if I'm honest. Or yesterday, for that matter. But when I was out delivering leaflets the other day, I managed to get a little bit of sunburn on my face. I weren't best pleased at that. But, again, is what it is. You meant Saturday. Day we on to the Saturday. Yeah, Saturday was quite warm because that's the day I got sunburnt on my face a little bit. Because there's been 2 bank holidays, Friday and bloody Monday. I keep forgetting what bloody day it is. That's why I'm glad it's back to normal tomorrow because then I can sort myself out. Yeah, Volvo. Yeah, you could get lucky. Them 2 cadets could be on the 11 because I've noticed the cadets have been sneaking on the 11 a little bit lately, so that's been something a little bit different. We'll see. I've got a list of targets on my phone for tomorrow for rail-based stuff. I think... What time do I need to be up tomorrow? Is it something like 5:30? I need to check this. I think I need to be up like 5:30 because I'm getting... Because to get to Rill, I'm going to either walk or get the 10A up to Rainhill, get the 61 down to Holton Lee, and jump the X30 up to Chester. If at least one of the 2 are on the 11, definitely getting them. Well, looking at recent allocations, I'd say we've got a fair chance, as we've got less than 500 kilometres until our destination of Lyon. I'm just looking at this stream now with a screen. I've just realised Stan is driving in front of us. I've just seen... I seen a blue dot at first, and I seen the Phoenix tag, and I seen Stan. So we've got Stan with us, who I think is doing the speed limit of 90. What buses on your phone do you have on the list? I know 660 for videos 1. Whether that happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. There's 2 cadets that I still need. Gemini 2's mostly for pictures, but there's 1 that I still need for a ride. And then some 14 plating 50400s. Oh, and 444 for a picture. The odd one out. Yeah, because Stan's a game moderator. It doesn't pop up nearby, so you don't know he's there unless you actually see him. You've got to actually visually see the guy. He pops up on minimap, so, as a blue dot and that, so it's all good. But if you like, you've got a tab menu up. It'll show on that. I'm off for fuel. Be able to do this job, maybe 1 more before needing to stop. It's a big tank list. I've got over 1,700 kilometres. Yeah, over 1,700 kilometres of fuel, yeah. Who's Jimmy Tech? I must be honest, I don't recognise that content creator. Jimmy who? Oh, Mr. Beast Jimmy. Oh, right. Oh. Cause like I say, normally you hear him just Mr. Beast. I haven't realised... Well, nobody really calls him Jimmy. It's rare I hear that one. Right. What's it called? Toll booth coming up. Might as well follow Stan through one of these. I slowed down a bit more than planned then. Oops. Come on. Won't go in gear then, that sounds of it. Push down out the way. Well, it'd be a very good way to get banned, I suppose. Just ram a game moderator. Playing catch up now. I'll be coming into Paris in a minute, I think. Oh, I've already been through Paris. I didn't even realise. Just goes to show sometimes you don't realise where you are. But I'm going through... Is it Dijon? Well, I'll go near Dijon in about 5 minutes, roughly. I'll move into this middle lane with plenty of time. I dare you to overtake Stan. No point, because I think as game moderators you can go a little bit over 110, so he'll just catch me up. I don't know how much over 110 you can go, but I think you can get away with it slightly. Bit surprised these roads are so quiet as well. When I was looking before, there was about 2,500 on the server, but I'm just not seeing anyone. He can't ban you, he's an event member. No, Stan is a community manager. I think the official title is. He has got administration powers as well. Well, he did start off as one. He report manager, I think they call them. Then game moderator. Then I think community leader is his current title, something like that. Either way, he's got power. Probably the easiest way to put it. Yeah, I'm also going to fill in those buses I will get. Yeah, I plan to get hopefully 660, maybe want something else, we'll see. I can see Stan's brakes there lighting up, so I know to slow down. See how things go, shall we? .660 is likely to end up on the 83s, 84, but imagine if that got an 11. Unlikely, but imagine. 660 did do an 11 late recently, which I thought was very amusing. But yeah, it will be on one of the shitty routes, unfortunately. Big tender change day in Greater Manchester on the Sunday. Indeed, it's going to be quite interesting to see how things go. That's my understanding of either Wythenshawe not getting anything for the 18 because they've got reduced frequencies on stuff like the 263. So the spur buses off the off that will be enough to cover the increase on the for the 18, and then you got the bread vans they've got for the Altrincham locals. They're getting 6 bread vans in total, and all 3 have definitely arrived. I don't think the other 3 have yet, unless they've arrived today. So they should be They should be moving over imminently for the contract changes. Don't know if it's the speed bumps in the area or suspension, but when we're going over the speed bumps, I got lifted off my seat a few times and damaged my back. That does not sound very nice. 2573 is what I'm talking about. Now, is it that one I need or 72? I can't remember now. I'm not checking my phone while driving because I will probably crash. I can do that at the destination of Leon. And I'm sure Jack will be with us before you know it. In fact, there's somebody catching up behind at the speed of knots. I don't know which colour it's in. I've just not looked at the... well, I can't look at the moment of the list. Because I'd have to get my phone, unlock it, then go into my notes, open my notes, then read the notes. It's not worth it while driving. That's what I was going to get sorted on Wednesday morning as well. I'm going to have a look, see if there's a decent replacement phone for the one I've currently got. Because the one I've got is starting to have issues now. Partly because of age and partly because I've dropped it about 69 times. You had an East Midlands Railway 156 158 combo with 156 leaving out from Lime Street to Piccadilly on Saturday evening. Sounds like you caught something well there. There's not many 156s with East Midlands Railways anymore. And the last ones are probably on borrowed time, you'd have thought. Not too far until Lyon anyway. A little over 200 kilometres to go. Server standing 2,695, so it's gone up since I've last looked. The more the merrier on the server, really. Makes things a bit more interesting. Another thing I'm doing soon as well is I'm having another like northern type day, so I can tick off more 150s with them. But the issue is, as things stand, the first Saturday I've got clear is the following day after... Oh shit, engine malfunction. But yeah, as I was saying, the first Saturday I've got clear at the moment is the day after the count of the elections. Because St Helens have been annoying and they've decided to have the count overnight. Not overnight, sorry, the following day instead of overnight, which I hoped. So we've got... everyone votes on the Thursday and then stood around a bloody leisure centre all day on the Friday as all the votes are counted and, you know, we find out who's won. And then Saturday I was looking at getting the Northern 150s, but we'll see. I don't know, I'll think about that over the next couple of days and see if that's wise, because it'd be an early start if I did do that. And there's a pub facing the leisure centre virtually, and some of the candidates standing are already on about going for a few drinks. Particularly Dave Hall, he's mentioned it at least 3 times to me. But he's one of the ones we expect to get in, so... What happens in the unlikely instance you win the vote? I get elected. I have to admit it is a very, very small chance I'd get it in Fatoif. Like, Fatoif is one of your tough nuts, but it's not impossible. But with the feeling I'm getting off the ground across the St Helens borough, it's not looking good for Labour in the slightest. So we're expecting to get a fair few votes across the town and a fair few candidates elected. Just trying to think how many no's they have at the moment. 5, 6, 7. It's going to be close between ourselves and Knowsley for who has the biggest number of Greens elected in Merseyside. I thought Stan was just going to move into the middle lane, and when I seen the police light, I knew we weren't going to move over. In fact, one of our one of our candidates who doesn't want to get elected, but stands. Oh, my report against 1528 is being reviewed. That's nice to see. But yes, one of our candidates who doesn't want to get elected is not best pleased because he hadn't checked. He hadn't checked who he stood against, and it sounds like, from what's been said, looking at who he's standing against and all the rest of it, it looks like he might just get in. And his wife, who wants to get elected even less, has got a smaller chance to get a bigger. Sorry, she's got a half decent chance because she's standing against the Labour candidate who got done for the housing benefit fraud when he used to be a councillor in Manchester. So when I tell her about that, she's not going to be best pleased because I don't think she's even a Green member, or if she is, she's not active beyond just standing for us just to help us out. How come he's got blue lights? It's because he's he's got game moderation powers. That's probably the easiest way to say it. I'd love one of Will's solos on the 11, would be interesting to record. It'll be bloody too small. I had a cadet on there once, and we left half the people back at Rill. What's going on up ahead? I can see that other pilot car. Don't think that's... Yeah, I don't think he's a game moderator. No, he's not a game moderator. He's just being a clown. Stan's logged in to his account. Yeah, he's now wrong way driving. I don't even need to put reporting because the game moderator sat in front of me. Like, I'm laughing. Like, that guy couldn't get any closer to Stan's backside if you try. Oh, there we go. He's been banned for 2 weeks and 1 day. Thank you, Stan. Having Stan on the driving with us actually helps because it stops me having to put reports in. I'm actually this way, Stan. I think he'll transport himself. I think he can do that. Once we are all at the terminus, Tez, you've got to read out your list. No, I'm not going to read out the list. I'll just check which one of them two cadets it is on the list. I know it's either 72 or 73. Yeah, Stan's gone. Yeah, he went straight on. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he thought I was going straight. Either way, we're all good. I'm just glad he was around to deal with that pillock, so I didn't have to do anything about it. The best thing is, if Stan needs any kind of video evidence, he only has to go to the stream and take a clip off it. You going straight, that'll be the day, lol. Hey, speak for yourself. 25 kilometres to go, we should see the end spot any time now. Stan Butler, innit? Oh, that's a legend of a name, that one. No one's coming. Laughing. He's parked up. And we're in trade ups just on the right hand side. First job of the stream completed, guys. Not even took an hour. I thought it might have took a bit longer. Oh, I didn't realise there was barriers like that there. I think I've really fucked this one up. No, actually we are good. I've just missed that sign. See, because I took it wide just to make sure I didn't hit the building. And then I seen the... the barriers. I was like, oh shit. Luckily though, I was able to avoid any kind of accidents. That's good. Right, I'll have a look what that cadet was while I'm thinking about it. Notepads. The cadet is 2572, so it's the other one. Right, sort out the next job. Have a look at the options from here. I thought I clicked quick job then. I don't want to be doing that. Linz in Austria, that's a nice one. Out of France, through Switzerland, into Germany, and then into Austria. In fact, we're going to Austria twice. So that's quite a nice one. It's only 2 tons as well. Just looking as well on my this app on my phone, it looks like somebody else has subscribed. So I just want to say a massive thank you for that subscription. And welcome into the channel. Oh. Looks like a rolled over forklift truck. Wonder if there'll be any bold streams this week. Another problem is that you can hardly hear, and yeah, you can't really hear the guy, which is unfortunate. Ah, there's Phoenix Fox. So easy. Oh, the job's actually in here. I was going to drive out the bloody company then, like an absolute buffoon. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Right, that's easy enough to get to. Let's get ourselves connected up. Don't forget as well, if you're not yet following me on social media, there's a link in the description that lists all the social media I use. Just give us a follow on whatever else you guys have got. It's a very good way to keep up to date myself when I'm not live streaming and recording. Now I need to remember there's barriers here, so not to overshoot it. Or is you talking to Steve about a bush route? There we go. Yeah, Steve doesn't do a lot of bus spotting, to be fair, just every now and then. Is that? No, we're good. I thought it was a car coming towards me then, does not. Like, I think Steve's... I think the best way to describe Steve with regards to buses is he's got a passing interest because his mum works in the industry. I don't think he's as mad on buses as the rest of us. But anyway, let's get out of Lyon. Less than 915 kilometres on this job, so it's a bit shorter than the last one we've done. I will stop towards the end of the job for fuel as well. Oh shit. I was too busy looking at my tab menu then. That would have been my problem. Had we crashed? 2 tons, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, only 2 tons this job, nice and light. Yeah, to be honest, if I... Alright. I had no idea on that kind of stuff. On A roads as well, so I just need to be taking the corners a little bit slower to make sure I get round. Well, let's see how this one goes. Should be a decent job. It's a shame nothing's popped up in my nearby about that report that's being reviewed. That's a shame. So that one will probably have to go onto the site anyway then. Probably talking... Well, it won't be today, it won't be tomorrow. That'll be a task Wednesday morning for me, while doing some phone browsing on Carphone Warehouse. Looks like we're going towards Geneva at the moment. I'm not using this fueling station either. We can get closer to our destination before we need to stop. Anyway guys, just a quick reminder that I am quite busy at the moment, but I'm trying to make sure I get home most evenings to fit in a stream. I think I've been doing pretty well with that so far. I'll keep trying to keep my time management how it's going. But yeah, I've done pretty well I think so far at time management, so I want to try and keep that one up. And left here to join a motorway. Obviously, somebody got 2 tons as well. Quite a rapid pull away. I think I don't know. When I get this new phone, do I replace my camera for my other YouTube channel, or do I replace the chair? I'm probably leaning towards the chair because it's starting to do my nutting now, if I'm honest. I'll probably do that next. If you're not a big fan of cadets, what's been your favourite one? I don't really have a favourite cadet because I've never been a big fan of them. Did it collapse again then? It just moves down every now and then. And it just looks tired and tatty because I think I bought this chair June, July 2017, so it's had a few years of use. Okay, full beams on. Yep, never been a fan of cadets. Like I said, I'm just trying to get stuff ticked off with regards to bus fleets. And there's still a couple I need, but I don't sit there and go, oh, this is a good cadet type thing. I just basically get them ticked off. What, they do nice chairs, do they? I'll have a look around in the near future, because I'll try and get my phone sorted Wednesday morning, and then I can start thinking about putting some money away towards a new chair. I don't need anything expensive, just something that's comfy enough to sit on, because obviously I do spend a lot of time in this chair. There's my cat behind me. Yeah, messing about. What are you doing, missus? Have you been to Scan Computers before near Bolton Stadium? I haven't actually, no. Normally when I'm at Bolton Stadium it's to attend a match or to get the away coach or something. This is going to be interesting. She's looking to jump. Well, she's done it. I think just out of my camera shot. That's, oh, you can just about see a little bit then, I think. I think it's in the shadow she pounced. But yeah, she's mad. 2550 I haven't noticed until now is crap. Yeah, I find virtually all the cadets crap. The better ones are okay, but I've never been a fan of them. The DAFs work much better than the VDL ones, but the problem with the DAFs is they overheated a bit easier. Anyway, let's try not be distracted by my cat any further. Going towards Strasbourg at the moment. Also, as you guys noticed, I now do have access to my community tab. You can expect that to get used regularly, particularly once I'm no longer busy. Yeah. Well, from the end of May, virtually all the cadets and commanders should be gone, with just the odd one staying. I'm assuming that's a convoy down there. Yep. King of the Road, well that's very bold of them. I think off the top of my head, the ones at Winsford, I think, except for maybe 2518, could be the only ones to survive beyond May. May. There may be one or two dotted elsewhere. But, yeah. It's just their time now. The commander's the same. I think beyond May, I think there's only supposed to be 2 staying, which is 25.95, 25.96 at St Helens, and they'll be relegated to schools only by that point. 25.96 has already been de facto confined to schools. 24.92 is off at Winsford. Yeah, there's question marks over 25.18, so I'm trying to find out what's going on, because that was showing us at Chester for disposal, then transferred to Winsford, which I'm assuming it replaced 24.92. It must have been in better shape or something, although I believe 25.18 did get some sort of repairs done to it. Oh, and hello Brett, welcome into the stream. It couldn't have been serious repairs because it was only on the pits for 2 days and then was out in service. Okay, going towards Stuttgart and Zurich at the moment, as we continue powering towards our destination. All I can hear is my bloody cat. That must be loud if I can hear it though with my headset. But as you can see behind me, you can see a little door that's open. That's the top of my wardrobe. She has scaled the wardrobe and has gone in that cupboard at the top. Bearing in mind that cupboard you can see open is just above my height. So you're talking about 6 foot. And she manages to get into that. 25.18 is a tenant. That's alright then. Mark keeps trying to get 25.96 without much success. He's still hopeful of getting it. Like, he's on the 10s, 10As tonight, including the last 10. But I think he'll know he's got no chance tonight. In fact, I'm hoping he'll have a decker because it'll probably be a little bit busy tonight. Close the door, lol. There's no point. She knows how to open it. She's crazy, my cat. Are you getting this bus later? I am, yes. I'll be finishing this stream at bang on 8:30 and jumping on. I'm hoping he's got a decker, but knowing Mark, he'll bring a pulsar or something. May appear for a bit. Yeah. I'm the one who wants to get up early in the morning to go up to Buddy Rill, and I may get in on his bloody bus. So, yeah, I'm going to be a bit tired tomorrow, but I will fight through it. Less than 500 kilometres until our destination of... Where are we going again? Is it Graz? No, Linz. We're going to Linz. I'd forgotten where I was going then. Not going to stop at this fueling station, but I will have to stop before long. Funny how bus spotters always end up waking up before 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm only setting up at like 10 o'clock. That's like 4-6. Quite often I'll find myself waking up at 4-5 o'clock in the morning to do some bus or train spotting, and then only get home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, well, I should say midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's quite often a thing. It's the central still at St Helens. It is. It was withdrawn, and then they decided to do some welding to its chassis and brought it back into service. But yeah, it's still powering on. How much longer for, I do not know. I'm going to ask my mate whether she wants to move our plan to Wednesday. If so, I'll probably do an hour or two at Chester to check a couple of things. Well, I was thinking, why not tag along with me to Rill and then stay there for a bit extra, because you'd be getting the 18 back, I would have thought. I think it's the 18. I'm not too sure. Because I'll be leaving Rill at 4:45. Oh no, is it 4:15? It's one of the two. Who's that green dot? Oh, it's Zelma. He's with us, is he? See if Mark can get the Central. He won't be able to get it tonight because it's Sunday service. But I think he's on like late Spurs some point later this week. So if he ends up on 10:10 late, he'll be trying to get it. Well, he won't be getting the Central. He wants to get 25.96 at least. But we'll have to see. I know under no circumstances is he allowed a B7, so he's like 25.96 is the next best thing. Right, I won't stop at this fueling station, I'll stop at the next one. I'll likely start at Chester and get a couple of things I'm after, plus check a route or two and head to Holywell for the 1819. Well, I probably would have checked for a bit by that point. But then again, a lot of my targets, I know for a fact, is photos this time. Because a few of the Gemini 2s I need for pictures weren't out last time, for example. So, we'll see how things go. Odd considering the B7s have been out from Speak lately. Yeah, but he was relegated to schools only at St Helens, and that's been the case since they arrived. The ones at Speak are only really supposed to be on the 699, but because that's not running at the moment, they've been getting used on other things as Spurs. What's the furthest you've been on bus spotting days out? Walsall probably. I've done some bus spotting around Walsall once, so probably there. Otherwise, you're probably looking at Anglesey. Well, yeah, St Helens have lost a few to blown engines as well, so they're not best pleased with them B7s, if I'm honest. Hello Darren, welcome into the stream. Where am I going tonight? This job will take me to Linz. I think I'd say I've done Belfast and Bangor in Ireland. Ah, yeah, I've never been to Ireland before, never needed to go over. Right, next fueling station definitely for me. Getting to that point now where fuel's looking a little bit on the low side, so we'll stop in a minute and get a full tank. How was your Easter? Yeah, my Easter was nice and busy. What about yourself, Darren? The cat is watching me from up there. It's been battered over the years. Well, they have been. Well, there goes my cat, abseiling down the side. I don't know if you'd have noticed that. I think you've just seen the shadow. But yeah, they've been well and truly battered. Yes, I know I'm getting low on fuel. But yeah, they're a bit past it now. They've had a hard life. Oh, looks like we're merging onto a different motorway coming up ahead as well. Oh, I thought that lane was right turn, it wasn't. No problems. Sorted. Thought she was going to jump and dive onto you. I would not be best pleased if she did that. Not with them claws. Currently going towards Nuremberg and Salzburg at the moment. But yeah, she just likes going up there from time to time. She sometimes sleeps up there. Like sometimes you'll hear in the middle of the night. Sometimes you'll hear in the middle of the night going up there to go to sleep. Which is madness. To be honest, I don't even know how I managed to get to Bangor Island. I got a lift there, did a couple of routes, then went back. But I suppose it was something a little bit different. I think bus related at the moment. I'm focusing mostly on Wales and Cheshire, with the odd little bit of penetration into the West Midlands. Train wise, I am getting a bit further because in the not too distant future, so probably looking about summertime, I will end up in Exeter for trains. So that's summer. I got to go. Alright, Tech, thanks for tuning in. See you soon. That's just a reminder as well to everyone, I am not live tomorrow. My next live stream after today is Wednesday. And I probably will be quite tired come Wednesday, but I'm sure I'll soldier on. Drive safe. Cheers, Tech. Well, speaking of it, it wasn't far from Belfast. Oh, that's alright then. That was another Phoenix member going past, so I just gave him the hoot. That's weird, he's not showing on the nearby though. Strange. Oh shit, yeah, fuel ahead. I was about to go past that. That was very close. Right, let's get ourselves filled up. Oh, Stan's on the nearby as well. Is that Stan parking up next to me? No. But yeah, I do understand Ireland. I've got some interesting buses. So's America, but I'm just happy getting stuff a little bit closer to home. Right, that's full tank. Let's go. I'm not. I do not do like gifting type stuff, Jay. But I wouldn't recommend popping into random people's streams and asking that. I don't exactly know where Stan is. I've not actually seen him. But I just seen him put something in the chat. But he's about somewhere. But you'll find with Stan, he's always somewhere. Might go back to Ireland again at some point. Yeah, why not? If you enjoyed your last trip over there, then why not? And we have indeed got a squad, Jack. Although I'm not too sure who that is driving with you. Can't quite make out the name from here. I'd imagine it's 97, who is not with me. I just think he's just a random guy who just happens to be in the middle of us all. Oh, that guy's turning off. I need to move over into this left-hand lane. Going straight on here, going towards Linz and Wien, or Wen, whichever one, however it's pronounced. We're going to Linz. That's our destination for this job. Should be able to get one full job in after this. Unless it's a super long job. Do I move over? It's not told me to. No, I don't, because we're not coming off at this next junction either. Just nipping to mine, and then I'll make a move over towards your way. Okay, Bernie, no issues. Oh, that's a little bit of a lag spike for me then. And there's a lorry catching up to me, despite the fact I was doing 110. I'm assuming that's up as Elmer's parked up. But yeah, if that is stand behind, I'll hope he'll let me know if I am lagging a bit. Time does Mark leave St Helens? 20:36. So your best bet probably is going to catch him Old Swan, Queen's Drive type area. That's got to be Stan slowly catching me up behind. Yeah, it is, because there's no one else on my nearby except for Phoenix Fox, who's in front. I reckon I can get to Prescott at least. That must be, it'd be close, because if you only nip into yours now. But yeah, Stan must be watching this stream, so I'm hoping, well, I'm saying to Stan, and if it is, if I do lag at all, just give us a shout. I've not noticed my ping jumping up at all lately, so I suppose that's something. I like how Reva's 55/06 plate B7TL 400 are for schools only. Then there's a 2005 one out of today in Ireland. No lag, that's bloody brilliant. It's just because in recent weeks I'd noticed I'd be like driving down at like 30 ping or something like that. Then randomly it just jumps up to like 400 and it's like, the fuck's going on here? But I've noticed in the last couple of days that's not been happening. So, yeah, that's brilliant. But yeah, the main thing with the age well, apart from the fact that I'm having problems with the B7s now because they're getting old, Aviva and Stagecoach have signed the Bus Alliance in Merseyside. And one of the things in the Bus Alliance is fleet age. As long as ping is stable, normally okay. Yeah, that's the thing. In recent weeks, it's not been stable because it'll be like 20, 30 for most of the time. But just randomly every now and then it'll jump up to like 400, for example, for about half a minute, should we say? Something like that. But I've noticed in the last couple of streams it's not been jumping up like that. Which means, well, I don't know why it stopped doing it. Well, I don't know why it was doing it in the first place, but it's good it's not happening anymore. Slow down for this bend. Oh, I was just totally misjudging that corner. It didn't look that tight on the map, but it clearly was. Right, into Linz we come. Postbed is the company we're going to. Now, come to time they liked any better if I tried. Oh, I don't know what Phoenix Fox is doing. Alton Road is going down fast, unfortunately. Yeah, surrounded by idiot centrals, which doesn't help matters. Okay, I should at least get one more job ticked off on this stream. I've got an hour before I need to sod off, so let's get some selected. Liège, so that's bringing me out of Austria through the central centre of Germany and just into Belgium, so that should be a good one. 11 tons. Bloody hell. Looks like my phone's been lighted like a Christmas tree while I've been driving. Got messages from all sorts of bloody places. On like Facebook, WhatsApp. But yeah, if you guys are not yet following me on social media, there's a link in the description that brings up all social media I do use, which is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Discord. You'll find the links to all that down there. And no, I do not have Snapchat. I'm too old for that one. Oh, weren't breaking enough. I wonder if we either would get GB Hawks. Suppose, oh shit, I suppose anything's possible. But I doubt it. If either are not interested in expanding in the slightest. Just downsizing. Which is what this latest try again. That's what these latest fleet movements are all about. I know someone your age or just a bit younger that's got Snapchat. How do I put it? There's somebody the Green Party once who said Snapchat is for under 16s and those who like under 16s. And when somebody says something like that, you just can't get out of your head. I should have probably turned around because the reverse on this is pretty shocking. I'd have been a lot quicker just doing a U-turn. If they do make buses endangered, I'm imagining if it was to replace template Pulsar 2s, my childhood would be ruined. They'll be going eventually. Just waiting on Phoenix Fox, who's still somehow going away from me. I'm assuming that's him over there. No, that's not him. Where's he gone? Is that him? That, how the hell has he managed to go the wrong way? Yeah, latest Arriva fleet movement in the North Western Wales is due to, and probably across the UK, is due to all timetables from the 24th no longer being considered temporary and being considered permanent. So the routes that have had frequency drops will see that permanently. Okay, well Phoenix is connected onto that, so we can at least start making a move. 2025 to 2026, that's 3 to 4 years away. It could go a bit sooner than that possibly. Nothing coming. We can go. I think the oldest stuff that should be in service after May, except for the odd example, is... Who's that? Oh, it's Stan. I think the oldest things that should be in service from the end of May, except for the odd example, is the old 6-plate cadets down in Wales. There's even talk of the 07 plate commanders at Bootle and that being moved into the pool. The River Yorkshire having drastic Saturday cuts. That's probably because the Saturday services are not doing too well in Yorkshire. Okay, let's get onto this motorway. Well, I think it's a dual carriageway, but whatever. Might as well get into this middle lane early as well. Heading towards Innsbruck and Salzburg at the moment. 843 kilometres, we'll get this one done. Then I can probably make a start on another job before having to pull over. Tomorrow no stream, so Wednesday will most likely be my CD Road stream. They've been doing really well lately, so I just want to say a massive thank you for that. I'm not too sure what I'll be driving on Wednesday, but obviously it'll be something that's a lot slower than this Volvo. Because I want it to be something I've driven 0 kilometres in at the moment in time. Okay, again, nothing's coming, so we're clear to come out. Any other routes 4600 can do other than the 31 that's local? Normally nothing else, but it has sometimes snuck on to like 320 shorts and that, but 4600's got some sort of fault with it, where it overheats very easily. I don't know what causes it to happen, but it happens, so they prefer to put it on local services, well, which is usually the 31, so if it does start playing up, it can be swapped pretty easily. But I must be honest, I can't remember the last time I said it gets swapped, and it gets on late almost all the time. Speaking of buses only being allowed on locals, that used to be the case with 2615, but since it's come back, after being withdrawn, it got reinstated. That note is no longer on the allocation sheet. And Tommy Octor, as we call him, took it on the 352 lates. I thought it was a pretty good bus. Right, got to go, see you later. Alright Stan, nice one for coming for a drive. Catch you around hopefully. Down to 750 kilometres to drive into our destination. Then there was two, indeed. Obviously Prince is at work and stuff like that, so he's not with us tonight. I think he said he is joining me on Wednesday though, so that'll be two of us up and down CD Road. Azelma was with us before. I don't know what happened to Azelma. Just randomly pulled up. Speaking of old buses, that's just reminded me I saw an Ipswich buses MCV on the 133 on Saturday. Yeah, it's that'll have been a certain driver driving that one. I really want to ride 2615 on the 17 the day if it happens. Well, I don't think it'll get on the 17 very often, but yeah, it's not impossible. Seems to spend a lot of its time on like the 20s, 33s, 32s, 38s. And with 2589 looking like it's finished, that's one less commander about. We've got 4 left. We're not 100% sure if 2589 is dead, but it looks like it probably is. It's just, well, yeah, it's a shame. Seems to get everywhere, that MCV, looking at bus times. It does. It's, I think, yeah, the Ipswich one. Yeah, the Ipswich one does schools in the daytime. Then of an evening can get on basically anything. But the thing with the 35, that's I was just reading the chat. The thing with the MCV and other big buses at HGL is HGL's got a list of drivers who's allowed to drive big buses. So it's just whatever routes them drivers are on. And yeah, I did see as well Phoenix saying that he's got school tomorrow. I think it's 11 years ago this coming time I left school to go to college. People say when you leave school you'll miss it. Fucking bullshit. What would annoy you other than an E400 on the 35s? What, you mean the Ville 35? Oh no, you'd be on the St Helens 35s. I don't know. I ain't gonna miss school. Yeah, that's true. I definitely don't. Like, oh, school's your best time of your life. Yeah, yeah. I think you had too much to drink there. Well, let's just crack on, see how this goes. School definitely was not a good place for me. I only enjoyed break times and lunch times. There's certain classes I didn't mind, but I much prefer not being sat in a classroom or anything like that. Where we're going to now, we're going to Liège in Belgium. Going towards Frankfurt, Erfurt and Berlin at the moment. Oh shit. Hey, fear of doing your head in. Yeah, I'm glad I don't really suffer that too much. It's mostly around lavender plants. I struggle with hay fever. Apart from that, I'm usually okay. Touch wood. My desk is made out of wood. Speaking of schools, can't understand why people wouldn't like PE. I used to enjoy it when I was at school. I hated it at first because obviously I'm carrying a heart problem. There was just like, oh yeah, you can't do this and you can't do that. It's either, oh, you've got to go to dance instead, or you've just got to sit on the bench and watch people. And I was like, for fuck's sake. But year 9, 10 and 11, they gave me a bit more control and freedom over over, you know, what I was allowing myself to do, so I was quite happy with that one. Then I started doing a bit of football, a bit of rugby, a bit of running. Is it CD Road stream tomorrow? I'm not live tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday, CD Road. I'm also considering doing a FIFA 22 stream as well some point next week. We'll see. I didn't mind PE, to be fair, only lesson I really liked. However, I went proper dodgy in PE after I broke my ankle. Oh god. When I was in school, I was like, PE's not too bad. Then it was like mathematics and history. I quite enjoyed them two subjects for some reason. I think the subject I hated the most, thinking back, was English, art, and to a certain extent performing arts. I hated that one as well. Hate art, yeah, I do. I did. Mind you, dependent which teacher we had for PE, they wouldn't mind what we wore PE, and we were getting very lenient with PE kid. It wasn't like that in my school. But like I said, I am going back. I did leave 11 years ago this coming time, so we are going back a while. Having said that, though, but you're going back even further than me. I've got school tomorrow. Well, enjoy that one, Polo. I'm glad I don't have to worry about all that shite anymore. Well, we got less than 500 kilometres, making very good progress here towards our destination. I will pick up another job after this, but I very much doubt I'll be able to finish it, because once we hit past, I'm definitely parking up. But I imagine we'll get this job done in the next 10, maybe 15 minutes. School's a bloody nightmare. Oh, aye. Like, towards the end of my school years, I was always bunking off with lads. That were fun times. I think that's one of the things I missed the most about it, bunking it off. Sometimes you bunk the entire day off, sometimes it'd be last lesson. Depending on A, what mood you're in, and B, what your last lesson was. Can't understand why it's better these days. When I went, what's this guy doing in front of me? You only need one lane, make sure you stay in it. Roll on. Can't understand why it's better these days than when I went. With all the technology they've got in schools now. Oh yeah, the funny one is when they ask for your phone, you tell them where to go. Oh, as some people started doing. Given the phone after they've taken out the battery and the SIM card. PE was a thing where I used to play football as a centre midfielder instead of a goalkeeper. I hated school, never got any friends. Oh right. My friends used to spend quite a lot of time bunking off. Oh. Funny thing is, I think I only speak to one of them now. I used to have a nice group of friends back then. I've got a totally different set now. Hello Speedy, welcome to the stream. How can I download ETS2 please? If you've not got single player yet, you'll have to purchase single player on Steam. When a teacher told me to give me my phone, I told him to piss off. In school, I was one of those people who had quite a good ton of friends and was proper naughty. Well, I weren't naughty in school, I was just naughty of not attending. Or only attending certain lessons, that type of stuff. Right, straight on here, going towards Frankfurt and Mannheim. It's been a good stream today, it's been a good laugh. That's what we like. Bloody hell, that's a long trailer, mate. Right, turn coming up ahead. He's not alright. I thought them guys was in the middle of the road then, they're not. What was my favourite year in school? I don't think I really had a favourite year as such. But year 7 was probably the easiest of the years because the less exams and that kind of stuff. But it's just like certain subjects you're like, oh yeah, that'll be alright. Another subject you'll be like, oh for fuck's sake, why am I doing this? I went skiving once and got a 3-day suspension. DL, I never got any of that. Well, you get 1 day in inclusion unit, but beyond that. But inclusion unit was fun, so we didn't mind that. I'm in year 9 now and still haven't picked my GCSE options. It's so annoying. Well, it was easy enough for me because I just looked at certain stuff. I was like, yeah, don't want that, and I'll have that. I think the only thing that annoyed me at first is I picked history and got geography, but luckily for me, the geography teacher was one at Sound one, so it was like, oh, it's not a big thing, not a big deal. Have you got single player installed yet, Speedy? But yeah, I got rid of art, I got rid of RE. And something else, I forget what. What, you want the next fuel station, alright, Jack? No, you need to get single player first, and then you need to do 2 hours on single player before you're allowed to have online. Right off at this junction. It's getting a little bit busy round here. Just slow down a bit extra because it looks like I'm coming up behind a convoy when I come around this corner. Oh shit, nearly hit. Oh, I have hit that bloody barrier. I thought I was slow enough. Yeah, got a bit of a convoy in front of us. Okay, 250 kilometres to go. Oh, okay, cool. On any version, just any. Well, Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck, any of them two. You need to have 2 hours on single player before you're allowed on online. Right, up to 110 kilometres an hour. I got expelled once. What? Expelled from the school and had to go a different one. Petrol station is slightly off off at the next junction. Can you go off there, please? Or is it this right turn coming up? Cool, thanks, bro. Yep, no issues. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I see it now. It is this one. Oh dear, I never got expelled. I got excluded once. Yeah, once. Never expelled. I moved schools. Oh dear. I was never in that position. Right, well I don't need fuel, so I just need to let Phoenix Fox get up some fuel. And then we'll keep going. I'm surprised, lol. I weren't that bloody bad. Just used to prefer to do other things which didn't involve attending schools. There's nowhere for me to bloody park around here. I'll just shove it over here.
To prostě teď jedeme po D45, se jdeme na D4 a tam se potkáme s Batexem.
Good, cool story, bro. Then once Phoenix Fox starts moving, I'll start moving. Every time we had a new student, I was always like, please be fair, please be fair. Oh, well, Phoenix Fox has well and truly got himself stuck there. He's took the corner too sharply. Hello, Graffy, welcome into the stream. There he is, out of it now. Let's get back onto the motorway, let's make a move. Perfect. There's actually a convoy here as we're coming up. Instagram is having issues. Oh, that guy's having issues in front of me with his lag back looks of it. Right, needs to be in this left-hand lane. Perfect. Right. It's time to start overtaking everyone. This guy with UK dashcam is his name, despite the fact he's lagging like there's no tomorrow at times. Don't know who's beeping at, I stayed in my own lane. Right, let's crack on. Where's Phoenix Fox got to? Oh, he's just slightly further behind. Well, yeah, I'd imagine you prefer your current girlfriend, that would make sense. Oh, and you went to the chippy again, Polo. Just going to put my lamp on as well, it's starting to go dark now. Yeah, the next job I do will probably be one I won't be able to finish, but we can at least get started. Well, I suppose that's going well then, Transport Flicks. Then what's the point? What's the point in what? I must have missed something there.
Yep.
Oh, that bloody phase, that fake phase guy's back on the nearby. Oh, he's gone again. That's good. Starting a job you can't finish because I'll finish it later on. Otherwise, I'll be finishing the stream about now. I still want to do another half an hour yet. Yes, I'll finish the job off stream. I might do it when I get in tonight. We'll see. How will you finish the next job tomorrow? Either tomorrow or last thing I do before going to bed. Well, tomorrow maybe could be. Possibly tomorrow night as well as an option when I get home at like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
To prostě v nějakých úsekách jenom to dropujete peska, já to povím.
Oh, well, somebody sneezed down his microphone. Just have to see how time goes, really. Why is somebody driving the left-hand lane slow? The right lane is for slow drivers, not the left lane. Well, I'm catching up to this fake face. I'm just going to move into the middle lane. The time was quick. Yeah, we've gone... oh, bloody hell, let's just try and get back under control. Yeah, time's gone very quickly today, it must be said. Oh, that guy started to lag on my right. Yeah, he's just said to his mate he's lagging as well. But yeah, this is why I like streaming, because the time just goes super quick. And that's what we want. To be honest, even... Oh, right. Just trying to... I'll read... Just trying to read it, but not when I'm side by side with someone. I'm going around the corner. Try and get it now, things. Well, yeah, exactly. You'd be a bit busier than Transport Flicks, obviously. I'm off at this next junction as well. Just inside Belgium. Yeah, because if I was finishing after this job, I'm finishing the stream now. I want to get another half an hour under the belt yet. He's gone far too quick round that corner. Going from recording buses to buying nappies, indeed. As obviously I'm making YouTube my thing, basically, so it's not something I'm ever going to retire from. Okay, so this job finishes in Triet. At least it's not the quarry. So when I said it was outside the town, I thought it was going to the quarry. What are you doing at 8:30? Meeting someone I know. Well, meeting him by mine at 20 to 9, so I have to finish this at 8:30 on the dot. Can't imagine Terence doing an nappy. Wearing one, maybe. Probably more for you, that one. Especially as we get older, we can't last as long. Ooh, near level 269 on the events profile. This next job should do that. I don't think I'll be finishing it on stream though, sadly. I want to give myself a fighting chance, but the jobs are shite, so I can't. I'll just do that one to Krakow, Poland, and we'll see how far I get. At least the job's in here though, that's a good thing. I'm just going to belt it when we get out of here. Just see how close to my destination I'm getting. 25 minutes. Excuse me. Perfect. Let's get ourselves coupled up. Away we go. 1,000 and 91 kilometres. I'm definitely not finishing that in 24 minutes. But it'd be interesting to see how close we can get. I'm not even too sure where Jack's gone. Oh, there he is in front of me. He must have had his job a little bit closer to the exit than mine. But yeah, we'll see how far we can get. I'm catching up Phoenix Fox quite quick. The guy in front must be taking his time. Wow. That was reckless in anything, that. There's no need for that. How we didn't crash, I do not know. Just didn't seem to know what brakes was. Only just missed me and only just missed another lorry. Well, yes, he could do with the said nappy on his head, absolutely. %20 damage on the trailer. What, did he hit your trailer, Phoenix? I didn't realise he'd hit your trailer. What was I on about then? Oh yeah, just again, quick reminder for those not following me yet on social media. Link down in the description brings up all the social media I have. Just give us a follow on the ones you guys have as well, as it's a very good way to keep up to date with myself when not live streaming or recording. Posted a couple of pictures on there today, and I'll be staying active going forward as well. Yeah, Brett would catch fire, absolutely. Bugger off you. I saw you and your cat. Yeah, I'm giving a good cuddle this morning. Well, let's see how close I can get to my destination before needing to pull over. I'm gonna guess at about I'm gonna guess at about 600 kilometres away. He's marked doing the 10. I'll 10A first. 10A first. It does a round trip on the 10A, then a round trip on the 10, which includes the last 10. God, that makes it easier. How? After Prescott, they both go the same way. May well make it to yours in time. That sounds like it'll be a very better-proof connection. Because the way you've put May sounds like it's very, very close. I'm hoping to God he's bought a Decker, but it's Mark, so anything's possible. You've got Virgin Media Internet and Wi-Fi. Yep, well I've got Virgin Internet at home. Ugh. Couple of people from African Logistics on the nearby, that's a new one. Right, off at this junction. Going towards Frankfurt at the moment. Do you prefer BT? I've never been on BT Internet before, but my Virgin Internet's been pretty good, so I'm quite happy. I know some people do have problems with Virgin Internet, but I don't. What did Frank do and how loud was it? He farted, it was fucking loud and it fucking stunk as well. Also, Taz, I recommended not to look at bus times just so it's more of a surprise. Yeah, I don't normally look at bus times anyway, to be honest. I don't get the obsession of looking at bus times every 5 minutes to see what bus you're going to have and all that shit. Sometimes I wish that site didn't exist because it does feel like it takes the fun out of bus spotting at times. Just like one of yours sometimes though. But you wouldn't know, it's been that long since I've seen you. I think the last time I seen you was before COVID was a thing, because that shows how long we're going now. I had a very slow Sky internet from 2002. Yeah, I used to be on Sky internet before this and it was shite. Why's what? I'm expecting some abuse from you. What, for being ginger? AKA a redhead. A redhead. Ugh. English. We never met up recently. That's true. I said the last time I seen you, I think, was on Glover's Coach. So that's probably about 2019. I think. Something like that. Well, sort of. You'll see why in a bit. Well, that should be fun. Imagine you were Welsh. I'm got nothing against Welsh people, but at the same time, I'm happy to be British, English. Got nothing against the Welsh. Possibly, we'll have to try and meet up sometime next week or off in a couple of weeks. Well, I'm quite busy at the moment, but yes, you can do your forever shouting shit. That's true. There we go. I have to be careful I shout that now because I can't shout it in the local greens. Well, I should stream as German. I can't speak German to anything like a good enough standard to be able to get away with that. But then if I started speaking German, most people in this chat would not have a Scooby-Doo what I'm saying. You know, somebody's caught up to me pretty well. Is that Stan again? No, it's not. Slack Cabbage. I'm sure I've seen him already once today. Had a decent trip to NWRT's on NWR. Had a decent trip on NWRT's Titan.
Hey mate, any police ahead?
At Kirby Stephen event yesterday.
Da, colego. 2 metri mai în față pe stânga-dreapta.
Can you speak German like learnt German? I used to know bits and pieces, but it's been that long. It is a language I do want to learn again though, someday in the future. I just don't have the time at the moment. Yeah, I'm not too sure that Slack Cabbage is behind, but I've definitely seen him before today. I recognised the name. Okay, straight on here. Going towards Hanover Castle. What's the biggest country in Europe? At a guess, I'd say Germany, maybe the Netherlands. I'm losing a lot of speed on this hill, whereas he's just getting it because he must have a lighter load than me. I've got, oh, it's only 8 tons maybe. He must have a very, very light load in that case. Although I'm taking a right in a sec, so it's all good. There we go. Puts me into this right hand lane. I'm off at this junction. To be fair, I'd love bus times to not exist. It's like I could literally end up on anything. Yeah, I think ever since that's come out, some enthusiasts just cannot get their heads out of it. I say half of the fun is actually trying to find the bus you need. And less than 750 kilometres to drive. I've got 13 minutes before I need to pull over. So it looks like I'm going to get closer than 600 kilometres. You liked it when fleet lists didn't exist. See, I preferred the fleet lists because then you'd know what buses with which company, so you know you knew where to look. But yeah. I'm going to get closer than 600 kilometres, which was my original expectation. So it's not going to take me 12 minutes to drive 115 kilometres. Probably end up about 400 kilometres away. Then I'll just finish this job in my own time. Alright. Let's keep going. It's also brightening up, so I don't need my full beams anymore, so that's positive. Brilliant, eh? We are definitely getting further on this job than I first expected. Even more so now we're going downhill, picking up speed. ...121 kilometres we're doing. And I'm catching up to Phoenix Fox somehow. Well, not now, we're both doing 110 again. How many's on the serve at this time? 2,671. That's not bad for this time of day. Just a reminder as well, I am not live tomorrow. My next live stream is on Wednesday, starting at 6 PM, which will most likely be my CD load stream. Make sure you tune in for that. Driving something a little bit slower than this. Well, correction, something a lot slower than this. I don't know what it is yet. I'll just go into the account and have a look for something I've driven 0 kilometres in. We'll take it from there. So yeah, something well and truly different coming up. That's one good thing about doing these weekly CD load streams, is I can try something different, and you don't need something super fast on CD load really, because it's not exactly that long of a route. I think it's like 400 kilometres from Calais to Duisburg itself, roughly. Also keep your eyes on my community tab as well. That will be getting updated over time. I was hoping to have updated it more by now, but I've just been so busy and snowed under with other things, it's just not been possible. We've also got less than 600 kilometres to go, with 9 minutes to go. Straight on here, going towards Wroclaw and Dresden. Been a pretty good drive today. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. I've not pulled the chat tonight either, which is something a bit different. Normally I do put a poll in there, but I've not done it today. Nothing comes to mind of what to put on the poll. I've asked loads of different things lately, like if you guys are going to use the buses when they come out, if you guys have got all the map DLCs, that kind of stuff. I'll probably end up doing a couple of polls on that community tab as well, so keep your eye open for that in the future. It's almost 8:30. It is indeed. 7 minutes left yet. I'll see how close I can get in them 7 minutes. Obviously not to the end, but it seems I'm going to get closer than I originally expected. I'll definitely say that was a pretty good one. In the time we've driven, well, the time we've been driving, we've made real good strides forwards. The guy behind stopping, I think. But yeah, I'll just see how close I can get. I'm getting a little bit more speed because we're going downhill here as well. But I think we're about to start climbing up a big hill, so we'll lose everything we've gained. I'm still getting closer to Phoenix Fox a little bit at a time. I'm getting too close now, I'm going to have to move over. Right, 500 kilometres left with 6 minutes driving time left. I think my second estimate was being 400 kilometres away. Looks like I'll be slightly closer than that. Okay, going towards Dresden still. How far am I away from Phoenix Fox? Just over 25 metres. Too close to go back behind because the slightest of lag we're going flying. Oh, and there you go. He just lagged a little bit, and I would have hit him had I have been behind him. So that's a lucky escape. Straight on here. So I've got no stream tomorrow and probably CD Road on the Wednesday. So make sure you look forward towards them. I'm not too sure what's going on with 2637. Oh, there's a lorry behind us. Oh, it's not a lorry, it's a car. And God knows who that is. That's got to be Stan, or somebody's stopped. Whoever it is has stopped dead. Oh, I need to move over. Going towards Wroclaw. Oh shit. Nearly crashed into him then because I was rubbing my ear because it was getting extremely sore. So my ears at least will get a rest tomorrow for having this headset on. because it's been causing some discomfort on my ears. It's like I'll be up tomorrow early, and I won't be back until what? Talking at least 10 o'clock. Going to pull in the petrol station up ahead because I have to go have a good one. Alright, Jack, nice one for tuning in. Hopefully see you Wednesday, if not in the near future. Hoping it's up to the top ranks for 2634. Right, well I've got 400 kilometres still to drive, 3 minutes driving time. So I'll probably get a little bit closer. And then I'll pull over myself. It's been a good laugh today. And I'm looking forward to getting stuck into some more streams this week. I keep forgetting today is like a Sunday because that's what it feels like. Because it's been a bank holiday. It's definitely been very weird. You could stay slightly longer and do a different way back. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm quite happy just getting the X30 back, so I don't want to be out too long, and I want to be careful of the money and the rest of it. Just makes more sense to me. Besides, there goes Jack. Besides, I think Mark might be on late standbys tomorrow anyway, so that's another reason. Whew. And I've got a long day Wednesday as well, so I don't want to be arsing around too much as well. In fact, I've got a long couple of weeks really. Well, yeah, but I don't want to be out too late, Brett, because that's just English. I've got a long couple of weeks ahead of me yet. No, that's a livery on a truck I've just seen. I've not seen for ages. Fox Logs. Can I play songs? No, because I'll get copyrighted for doing that. We'll probably be back at a similar time. I might look into it, I'll see. Because if I'm back at a similar time, then it cancels out that then, doesn't it? Just waiting for that to change over to 30 and then I'll pull over. We've got closer than I expected. I'd say we've done pretty well with it. But we have had nice clear roads, which has helped. And there we go, 30. Where is your passport? Don't have one. Right. Well, it's half past 8, and unfortunately I have to now finish the stream here because, yes, I've got other things going on this evening. I've got no stream tomorrow, away from the computer all day. But I'll be back on Wednesday at 6 PM UK time. If you have enjoyed this stream and haven't yet done so, make sure you do hit that like button, as it does also help this channel grow. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. Like I said, the next thing on this channel will be a live stream on the Wednesday. Thanks very much for your time, and I'll see you later. Nice one, guys.